Welcome back to my channel. It is here. Look at this thing. Look at this. It's upside down even. It is the new Nintendo Switch Lite. I have been out traveling a bit. I was at my family cabin, but when I got home I saw this. I went and picked it up. So I decided, after thinking about it for quite some time actually, that I wanted to try out this one. I was kind of on the fence on buying this machine because I am very happy with the original Switch already. Super happy with it, the size and everything, but something was kind of compelling me to buy this one as well. Now, when I unboxed it for the first time and got a real hands-on, I was very pleasantly surprised. First thing, it is so goddamn lightweight. You should definitely try and hold one of these bad boys yourself. So goddamn light. Switch Lite, it is like literally light. I am, needless to say, very happy with my purchase so far, even though it is way more expensive in Norway. This is what I had to pay for it, and I paid for it with my own money. I have never been endorsed by Nintendo themselves. I wish I was on their sending list, but I'm not. But you know what? I have actually gone over to fully use this one and not my old regular Switch. Now, what can I say about the differences? Immediately, it is smaller and it is super cute. And the buttons feel very differently. And actually, at first I thought they are way more noisy, which is gonna be a problem with my bed gaming. Because I like to sneak play in bed while Ircha is asleep. So, you know, I am a pro at silent bed gaming, if I can say so myself. I tried to play in bed yesterday while Ircha was, you know, and I kinda got to play my Torchlight 2 save file, which I got from my older Switch with the save cloud function. It works fine. And I managed to play silently enough. Now, the trigger buttons are always a problem with silent bed gaming, because you cannot push the L or R or ZR silently. It is impossible, and it was that way on the original Switch too. But I can silently press A, B, X, Y, you know. So, enough about my bed adventures. Look at this color. This is the color that I chose. Turquoise. I'm very happy with my choice of color. It is like a fresh little beam of color. I still wish it was a pink color choice, but it isn't. But it's probably coming later. If someone, third party or whatever, ever sells like a pink shell, I will definitely change it to a pink shell. So far I have found 2 personal problems with the Switch Lite so far, yes. And I encountered that first problem when I was playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. In Fire Emblem Three Houses, some of the texts are so goddamn small. It was even too small for me on the original Switch. Can you imagine now on the Lite? The screen is smaller, so every game will appear smaller, including every single text and dialogue in any game for the Switch. That was almost unplayable, sorta, you know, because some of the texts in Fire Emblem Three Houses I couldn't even make out. It was too tiny. But, you know, the game is designed to originally be on a big television. Smaller fonts and smaller texts and stuff, it looks aesthetically better in that way. But now we are down in a small screen, and that is when that problem happens. So, the second problem with the Switch is I feel like even with my silent bed gaming, the buttons are a bit more noisy. But that is not really a problem. Now, never mind the problems. That was only 2 things that was like immediately, what is the problem with this one? Because there is plenty of good things to say about this system. It really, really is. You know what? I am from now on officially changing everything in my life. I am switching over to this one. Pun intended. I am now, from now on, permanently gonna play with this system. And if I ever want to play on my television. I just upload my save file to the save cloud and then download that specific save to my other Switch. Nintendo ID wise, I am logged in on both Switches. So yes, it is possible to rotate between these two consoles. Now, do I think that this one is worth it if you have the original Switch? No, I don't think it is like worth it if you are sort of on a budget in life, and you know, because in Norway anyway, with the pricing here, it is almost the same price as a normal Switch. Let's say in Norwegian kroners, crowns. We use crowns in Norway. You've probably heard about that. But a normal Switch, the regular big Switch, it is 3,000 crowns. This one goes for 2,500 crowns. That is not a significantly big difference when it comes to pricing. Now, I would definitely though buy this one if I had kids, for my kids. It's one unit, so it's no messing around with losing any Joy-Cons and all of that stuff. That will never happen. And definitely when you're holding it, you won't feel that underlying sort of wobbliness that you sort of felt with the original Switch with the Joy-Cons. And you know what I mean when I say that. There will definitely be no Joy-Con drifting problem with this one. And the battery is better, said Nintendo. I don't know yet, because I haven't played that much. I only played a little bit of Torchlight 2, which I have been super addicted and obsessed with. I highly recommend that game, you know. Torchlight 2, I would say it is an ARPG that is even better than Victor Vran, which I reviewed, and Titan Quest, which I also reviewed. Torchlight 2 is in that same genre. Another thing that we can proudly say that the Switch Lite has is a proper D-pad. And I approve of this D-pad. If you watched my controller review, you know I'm very picky on my D-pads. This one, it is Ircha Gaming approved. Another, like, nitpicky thing is that, and I said this on Twitter also, that I wish that the actual screen was going all the way out. As you can see, there is a additional colored edge here under the glass. I don't know why they chose to do it that way. I would maybe even have that glass border black, but that is me. They probably thought of something. So I want to say I think it is better to hold in handheld mode, and yes, I play mostly in handheld, and so does a lot of people that talk about the Switch actually. So do I. There's another thing, if you buy this, please buy a screen protector, you know, the transparent thing that you glue on the screen. I have ordered one of those because I don't want any scratches on my screen, and my original Switch has always had a, what is it called, transparent screen protector? Yeah. Always had that on the original Switch, and you know, occasionally change it out because you kind of need to occasionally change it out. So that is coming pretty soon, I hope. I am very curious to hear what your thoughts on this new system is. So far, I am very happy with it. For me, it is worth it because I am glued to my Switch all the time. And to be fair with you guys, the original Switch that I bought on launch is very tired. You know, it's a tired Switch. It is exhausted. You know, my original Switch is even like broken on all of these, I don't know what to call them, ridges in the fan. Anyway, all the fan ridges here, they're broken in my original Switch. Another thing though, I wanted to take my SD card from my original, I call it the original Switch, yeah. I took my SD card from the original Switch and put it into this one. That didn't work. You have to format the SD card. So that kind of sucked, but I will do that. I couldn't do it because I had too many pictures and, you know, saved video files on it. I'm gonna back that up with the Elgato and all of that, and then I will put in my big SD card. I think it is very cute. I think that this will be a very successful console sales-wise, actually. I just have a feeling that this one will actually be very popular and will be lying under a lot of Christmas trees this Christmas, if you know what I mean. I haven't bought Zelda Link's Awakening remake yet. because I just got Borderlands 3 and I'm playing through that, and I have like a bunch of games to play through. Now, let me know what you think of the Nintendo Switch Lite. Which color did you choose? It came in grey, yellow and turquoise. And the Pokemon edition, of course, which was kind of the one that I was going for, but I went with this one and I'm kind of happy that I did, because I think this color is really growing on me. So, yes, definitely that. Thank you so much for watching Ircha Gaming today. I hope you want to subscribe to my channel, because a lot of good videos are coming really soon. Remember to follow my Twitter, and if you want to support me on Patreon, you can definitely do that. I have some perks up that you may actually want to check out. Yeah, I think I am going to play a bit more Switch now and just enjoy this console. I am ending the video by saying that I love, most of all, that it is so lightweight. Oh yes, very that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.